Okay? I see something new for you. Something new is brewing for you, Scorpios. Okay? Give it a thought. Don't reject this idea or this reading of when I say something new. Because when I say this something new, I'm feeling like it could be looking like it before today, like before I say this, to you, you would not have considered it as something that's brewing. Okay, but I'm saying something is brewing because it might just be in your mind, in your thoughts, where you're just randomly thinking about it on and off, just considering, or just the idea just came in a flash and you have not actually acted anything on that particular thing. One thing, all right? One thing over here. And okay, this is deep for you. I'm feeling this is deep for you. Scorpios, there is an ending as well. But when I say there's an ending, you might not have felt it so strongly when I say something has end. But an ending over here I'm feeling for you is how should I put it? More in the mind. It is in the mind. Okay, it is in the mind over here. It is not actually something physically that has ended, but it is more in your mind. In this month of November, you will find yourself somehow being pushed towards the energy is pushing you going towards positivity to plan for your life, to plan for a new life. The key word here is new life. All right, so you have now and December, November and December. You have these 2 months starting from now. You have these 2 months to really think how should you go about getting yourself a new fresh start. Okay, this is what I'm saying. Something has ended, and okay, might not be physically or literally ended, but it is more towards you might have let go of for a past you might have let go of the past for one period of time, that thought that actually pull you back, that when you keep thinking like, no, I can't do this, I can never do this, like I'm so stuck, I feel so like my life is so messed up, this thinking, this mindset will come to an end. Okay, of course there are more possibilities, but I feel like this is the way I feel like putting it across to you in this reading. Okay, your 10 of Wands over here, even though this is not a suit of swords over here, but I'm feeling like the past mindset, more like mindset. Okay, the past mindset, whatever that no, okay, not whatever that you should drop will drop. The forces are pushing you towards a new mindset. Okay, it feels like somehow it feels strange. It's like suddenly in this month of November, you feel like you are more able to accept the way things are, and you are no longer what's that words? You're just more accepting to you're more open-minded and coming to accept things the way they are, and looking, most importantly, you're looking at things more positively this time around. It's like you have the awakening in this time, in this month of November, where you look back in the past, everything happened for a reason, for a good cause, for a good reason, and it's only pushing you towards this ending is a good ending over here. This 10 of Wands is a good ending. We have something that has ended, and after this, whatever, it could be in your mindset, like invisible, or just mentally, something has ended in your mind, or it could also, for some of you, if it's a physical event that happened and ended, then actually the ending was a good, actually serves you better than it not ending, than it not have to end. Okay, if there is any ending for any one of you, or you find yourself dropping away like past baggage or looking at things differently, it is for a good cause. It is for a good cause. And you are currently going on the right track. Okay, you are currently going on the right track. And Two of Pentacles in upright position. I just want to add on one more because this card, Ten of Wands, is in upright position. When I say upright position, it is external forces working on you. It could be other people ending things with you. No regrets. Really, you don't have to feel regretful about whatever situation that you are going through, because actually better times are ahead. Better times are ahead. Okay? Upright position is external forces and external energy, external people, external situations are working on you, towards you, on your life. Okay? Impacting your life. Two of Pentacles in upright position. This is you. Two of Pentacles in upright position. Okay, first we see this boy juggling. Okay, there is a focus. When you juggle, there is a need for focus. I feel you Scorpios be thinking a lot about executing what? I'm trying to get the messages to come through. You have something that you want to execute, but not for all. Some of you could be something that is drastic, that could be as huge as a life goal, or some of you could just have some plans in your mind. Plans could just be pertaining to your daily routine, or like short term. In the short term, how do I go about getting myself back and up? All right, some of you are going through this healing recovery period. For some of you, 50-50. Yeah, now I'm feeling more like 50-50. Another 50% of you, half of you would be going through this awakening and finding yourself focusing a lot on the long-term goal, or like reviewing and looking into your life from now on to maybe the next, until when I'm 50, until when I'm 60, 70. What do I do when I'm old? Like, how do I get my life going? Even during times like, how do I get more like your income, more like money? How do I sustain myself until my old age? Okay, how do I sustain myself until my old age? I feel like this is more like it. Okay, it is a very long term, more like a life planning. Okay, it will only make sense for us to be really trying to get our way through, work our way through, but you will not see this so, like, it wouldn't be so obvious as in you find yourself every other day working hard on your computer, trying to dig out or trying to do researches. No, it will be more of a mind work. It is in your mind. You are in your day-to-day action. You will find yourself the way you live your life there on, okay, until your old age. A lot of focus over here, Scorpios. Right now, we have the Emperor in reverse. Okay, This is, to me, your life for this first spread, if the message resonates with you. Okay, for this first spread, the Emperor in reverse, your life is all upside down. Okay, just like this Emperor, he should be good for retirement. He's stable. He has his family. He's looking at his kids. He's here, sitting here, resting. It's like we should be in this position like this Emperor, but this Emperor is in reverse. We are still having to work very hard to secure that routine that get us going until our old age. Okay, if that makes sense. So that's Emperor in reverse. I feel that for some of you, your world is upside down. Some of you, your world is upside down. Like, totally, this reading to you, you will find that, holy shit, no. Like, how is far from what I'm going through. What you are going through right now, you are the emperor in reverse, because otherwise actually we or you, when you are the one feeling like you have nothing, your life is shitty, everything is not working towards you, okay? But otherwise, you are destined, we are all destined for Scorpios. I'm saying Scorpios. Scorpios, we are all destined to be the emperor. We are all destined to be the emperor, but this emperor is in reverse, okay? So right now, the core message, all right, the core message is that we are all feeling like everything is in a mess, bits and pieces. Maybe your love life is shit, your family life is messy, your personal life is out of control. It's like everything, or your finance, and also your finances is like struggling. Can't even breathe. It can't even breathe. What long term is there? But November, this is the month. I've got this one message over here. This emperor is reminding me of someone who's of a fire energy, if it's not Aries, okay? Someone of a fiery energy, of a fire sign, all right, or heavy in fire in their chart, but you wouldn't know everyone's chart. Like no one goes around and asking time of birth, okay? So but generally someone who has a lot of fire, obviously they will appear more fiery in the way they carry themselves, the way they speak, all right, the way they behave. Fiery. They'll be loud, they'll pick fights, or they'll be sarcastic, that everything, like, okay, someone over here, we are dealing with an emperor over here. So in this month of November, for some of you, you might also have to deal with someone over here and especially the emperor, the Aries, the fire is in reverse. It's like this fire is just burning anywhere and everywhere. Like there's small little flames all around, and it's just getting annoying. It's just annoying you. So you find yourself being annoyed. Let me try to get more message for this. Why do we feel annoyed? We feel annoyed because there are people, you feel like people are casting their judgment on you, even though they might not be telling it straight into your face. Like somehow certain things that they say indirectly is trying to mean towards you being worthless. You are nobody and you are a failure, okay? That's the message in this month, okay? So this is the first spread. All right, Scorpios, this is the first spread over here. Let's carry on to the second spread. For those of you who are married, who has a partnership going on, could be a marriage or if not just a typical relationship, okay? Some of you might be going through more like a breakup over here. It can only be a breakup, okay? It can only be a breakup because more likely, okay, let's say 80-90%. 80-90% of you, not 80-90% of the chance, okay? 80-90% of you in this month will be going through some signing of papers, topics or content in your conversation with your partner, pertaining to separation, divorce, just separation, all right? Whatever separation means to you, or anything deeper than that separation, okay? We have Justice and the Death card over here. These two cards together, it's final and like really final. There's a conclusion to whatever that has been ongoing for the longest time for you, Scorpios, okay? And these two cards, firstly, they are major arcana. So this is impacting to you on you in your life. these two cards can be pointing you back to the Emperor, to the first spread. We are dealing with the Emperor. All right, someone who really is atrocious. Atrocious is the word. All right, so we're finally being able to leave, having to leave, or forced to leave. I feel more like forced to leave. The situation forced you to leave. Otherwise, Scorpios, I don't see you wanting to give up on a relationship. But because these two cards are in an upright position, okay, upright position is external energy working and impacting on you, okay. For a small part, for minority of you, it could be external energy or forces impacting you to have to resort to this separation. Like, you will be the one who initiate, but more likely than not, more likely it will be maybe your partner divorcing you or like breaking up with you. Okay, these two cards are in upright. This is external impacting on your life. It is, bottom line is that this outcome, it is not what you wanted. When I say this, of course, many of you will be saying that, of course, no one wants to break up, but no, sometimes we are the one who tries to leave someone, like who's dying to leave someone. Like, I so wish that I could leave, and I couldn't take this anymore. I couldn't take this stress. I couldn't handle and deal with this person every other day, face this person anymore. Like, every single minute is killing me. Okay, so for you, it is not something that you asked for, that you wanted to happen in this manner, but it just have to. Like, given a chance, no one wants to break up with a relationship. Given a chance, no one wants to divorce. Okay, so external impacting on you, external energy, somehow or rather, because originally in your blood, like when you get into a relationship, it is going to be till death do us apart. It's going to be till death do us apart for you, Scorpios. But it just couldn't withstand. It just couldn't withstand a day more. And I'm saying this as more like probably okay, the bottom line, let's just say the bottom line is undesirable outcome, an outcome where you least wish for, okay? Because 5 of Cups in the upright position. I feel like for some of you or most of you, you are being forced to do something. You're being forced to sign a document. You're being forced to leave a relationship, leave a place, leave a marriage. You're being forced to do so. When I say force, I don't mean putting a knife on your throat, like you're being forced to do so. When I say force, it means that somebody's behavior or action is just pushing you towards taking this measure. Okay, 5 of Cups in the upright position, external working on you, impacting on you, causing you to resort to do what you do. Ultimately, in this second spread over here, in this month of November, some of you will be going through an ending. Definitely an ending, not a new beginning, because of this 5 of Cups. It's so negative. This card is so negative. How can you have a new beginning starting with 5 of Cups with a person looking like this? So emotional? No. Definitely an ending over here. As we speak about this ending in this spread number 2, the second spread, we could actually relate to the first spread. The first spread also mentioned about 10 of Wands. Also an ending. Remember, I mentioned an ending. So spread number 3 is telling me, for some of you, for another group of you, there is a reconciliation. Okay? But when I read this, this cannot be, it's nothing to do with this. All right, for sure. So for the above first spread and the second spread, it can actually work on work together, like in as a full story, but the third spread is definitely a standalone and independent spread over here. Okay, I'm not saying that after going through the divorce you will have a reconciliation. No, nothing, not related at all. Okay, totally separate, totally new read over here in these last three cards. So the last three cards, we have Two of Swords in reverse. So Two of Swords in the upright is about cutting someone out, and in reverse, the first message that I got was that there might be a reconciliation. Okay, there might be a reconciliation. There is a second message coming. Let's do that later on. Okay, and this is karma. Karma is device time. Karma is just also something that you least expected to happen in this month of November. Could be people from the past is coming back towards you, okay, because of the moon. The moon is definitely about the past. All right, when we talk about moon, it's always there's this word illumination. Illumination of what? Illumination of the past things. Illumination of things that we haven't got clarity from before, right? Okay, from the past, definitely from the past. Device timing, okay? You're just really going through the process. Eight of Wands, progression. So these two are the cards that's telling me that there will be a reconciliation where you stop, where you end, where you start to communicate once again, because this is stop communication. This is starting of communication, and there's a progression. Okay, but when you start a communication, after you have stopped, it will be someone from the past as well. Again, we see the moon over here, and someone from the past might have not been good to you. Okay, because this moon is a crescent moon. Crescent moon, to me, it feels vivacious. It feels evil to me, like someone has been ill-treating you. Okay, hasn't been nice, hasn't been good to you. Okay, so that was in the past, and that's the reason how the both of you stopped talking. And this is in reverse, and progression over here. So reconciliation is first. Another way when we read this card, Two of Swords in reverse, it could also mean that this is coming from you. When a card is in reverse, this is about you doing this. It could be you cutting out. Okay, it could be you cutting out. To be clear, it can only be you cutting out if I read it in reverse, not someone else cutting you out. So there are only two messages. First message is you will start to talk with someone, or you will cut out someone. There is no third possibility where someone else is cutting you out. No, there's only two ways of reading this card. Two of Swords, you will cut out someone who I feel like has been cheating on you, who hasn't been good to you, okay, who hasn't treated you finely, who hasn't treated you like a gentleman does, okay, the karma. And from there on, your life will speed up. After you leave this, after you cut out and leave, you have Eight of Wands, progression for yourself. For yourself. Okay? For yourself. The bottom of the deck, overall general energy, is Three of Wands in reverse. This is your bottom of the deck, overall energy, Three of Wands in reverse. This, to me, is also about progression. Remember, in some of the reading, Three of Wands is waiting for your ships. Two of Wands is deciding, making a decision. Three of Wands is waiting for people to come to you, waiting for things to happen, waiting for news, waiting to hear blah, blah, blah. Okay, just keyword is waiting. But this is in reverse. So it's progression to me as well. In the month of November, Scorpios, generally you find yourself progressing and speeding up by a lot. Okay, a lot doesn't mean you will see productive result. It doesn't mean you will see a lot of big action going on, at like action packed, action full of routine every day. No, a lot going on and progressive is that a lot of clarity will come to your mind. It is all in the mind. a lot of clarity will come to you. You will have a lot of clarity. You will gain a lot of clarity by the end of this month. If not, then the end of this year. Okay? By the end of this month, you will find yourself on the way to recovery. On the way to recovery, meaning to say you will be better. The more, like, you will feel less hurt than how you are feeling now. For those of you who are going through a bad time, okay, if you feel hurt, if you feel painful in your life right now for whatever is happening, by the end of this month, you will feel you're on your way to recovery. You will gradually feel better and better each day. Somehow. Okay?